Hi there everyone, I decided to do a simple reading so there is no pile to choose. Therefore, if it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. Just let it go. It might not be your message. So yeah, you just have, if it resonates, then it's for you. If it's not, it's not. So don't make it too complicated. I hadn't anything in mind in particular, or maybe uh, more what is shifting in your relationship. So relationship could be about a romantic one, a friendship one, a work relationship. So I'm just gonna look at what will be coming, so what spirit want me to channel today, and we will be looking at what is shifting in this relationship. You can already skip to when I will have shuffle every card if you want, but now I'm gonna proceed to the shuffling, and I will only start speaking when I will have all the cards spread. I want the full picture first. There. We got those two. Okay, there. So, just to precise, I do reversals with the how's it name? The Black Tarot deck. True Black, which is the name of this one, of the black cards, and I only do upright with the in between tarot, so that is why they're all upright. So we got the Page of Cups reverse, precise with the in-between Queen of Cups. We got Justice reversed with the in-between Six of Wands, Two of Cups precise with the in-between Queen of Swords, reversed Star precise by the in-between King of Swords, and the Queen of Swords precise with the Two of Wands of the in-between. As general energies, we got the Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups of the in-between. So rapidly, I mean, what I'm seeing is, well, the first card I noticed because it's in the middle is the Two of Cups. So I guess it's a really, really, really close relationship. I don't see it's necessarily romantic for all of you, really not. So sorry, I need to pause. Okay, sorry, was the bunnies of my roommate is making noise. I'm sorry if you hear it. Anyway, I'm gonna proceed in any case. So like I was saying, I don't see it being a romantic relationship necessarily, but I do see you are extremely close to this person. It's a very close friend, a best friend, a family member, or I do see it's someone you have you connected with really rapidly, or you do understand each other with very few words. So if you were asking or wondering if it could be about someone you just met, not necessarily someone you just met, but someone with whom it developed, but it's like, I don't know how to say it, but it's really a relationship where the bond is really shared. You have a lot of intimacy with this person, so for most of you it's someone you already know about. It's not someone you recently met. It's more, there's something ongoing, and from what I'm seeing, for some of you, for most of you, I will say, I do see it's more the case of a marriage, or a divorce. That's the main energy of what I'm seeing there. I do see some other cases, but I said it wasn't romantic, but I do think you see this person as more than a romantic partner. I think it was someone you saw as a close friend. So it's really a deep bond, something that is shared for a long time. And so already at this point, if the person you're wondering about, you're not married to this person, or not going through a divorce, or you have nothing around marriage or divorce or legal matters, or I think it won't resonate as much. But I do think there will be other messages, so you can still stick to see what could be for you in this reading. Because I do see there's many situations out there. It's just still a general reading, and for most of you it can be about a breakup or a conflict, or someone or something interfering in your relationship, not necessarily a third party of the sort, because I do feel for people where it's not involving divorce, separation, or stuff like that, I do see the person you're inquiring about, you still feel close to them, despite whatever conflict might be around or even within your relationship. You might be, I think, one of you. So I think you are either not wanting to let go of this person, or this person don't want to let go, but I do feel the love is still there. But there's a feeling of, all on the upright row, like they're all reversed around it. It's like it's not working. We love each other, but it's not working. It's just not. It's not. I will go with the first scenario I'm really seeing and feeling for those cards, and I do see that, like I said, I do see a divorce. and not an easy funny one, not something that is I do see it's what? Sorry, I don't know if it's lagged, but I do see I need to pause again, sorry. Anyway, I had to fix something, sorry again. Like I was saying, I do see there's a lot of struggle, like, it's not an easy, funny divorce, it's not something, it might be an ex interfering, or the person you are in a relationship with is going through a divorce, that might be it, or you are going through a divorce, and your present relationship seems to suffer from it, because it's not going pretty, and I do think you want to know how this will affect your relationship, or how it will still evolve, because you're worrying about how this person, this ex, is still interfering, and how much it is causing or shaking your relationship. I do feel like your present partner might be annoyed or tired of this ongoing conflict, and this is why I see in the shifting between the 4 and the 5 of cups, that there's a decision to be made, or that you're going through a rough patch because of the conflict surrounding you or your person, and you wonder where this will lead, like what's next, what's coming next, like you can't tell if the person or you need to leave the relationship because it's not settled yet and it's too much disturbing, or if you can continue and just move on from this situation. Like, it's not really clear, because this is the 7 of cups, but in the in between tarot, it's like the transition between the 7 of cups and the 8 of cups, so there's like a confusion, and there's still option, and there's some that are being not option in what you need to decide, but the decision is you are starting to lack possibilities or direction to go. The more it's progressing, the more the possibilities are narrowing, and you're seeing that you don't have much how to say that, you won't be able to freely choose where you want your relationship to go. Like, it will be you will succeed or it will fail. Like, there's not much option there. It's really narrowing down, and you might be worrying like, okay, but right now there's so much trouble there. Can it be solved? Does my present relationship will survive this conflict around me? And for people where you are going through this divorce, and the person you are inquiring about is the person you are divorcing or being divorced from, you are just wondering if it will finally cease. Will it stop? Or is it always going to be worse? I do feel like this person keep coming with like more demands, and they come from emotional immaturity, or someone feels extremely entitled with their demands, and it keeps making the balance unfair. Like, I do feel for most of you, the person is asking of you a lot, and you are losing a lot in this justice procedure. Like, you keep fighting to not lose everything, but this person keeps coming and being whiny and coming with like, I don't know how to say it, but I do feel like they may be a bit emotionally manipulative, and you do feel, and I think you try to resist that because you do still love them a lot, but you need to be extremely on defensive with this Queen of Swords, like in the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, like you're really trying to not just be defensive, but know how to attack back despite the feelings you have for each other, because this person use those feelings against you, they use it to push. So I do feel for some of you, yeah, I do feel like it doesn't matter if you're male or female, to be honest, but I do feel I might have this situation where got the masculine being manipulated by the feminine. If you're the feminine, it's not. I see that most of you that are there are the ones who are pushed through this trial. It might not be law affairs or like a divorce paper or, but it might be that this person is just being emotionally manipulative toward you and really unfair and really trying to use the rules or principles of your relationship against you out of love. So I could even see for some of you it's just kind of how to say that, maybe you are just surrounded by violence. That's what I want to mean, and by violence I mean psychological violence. But someone is really manipulative and using everything they have to force you through that, and you might be here and wonder, is there hope in this relationship to heal, or will it go worse, and will I be for maybe some of you are scared to go to ask divorce because this person keeps coming to you and forcing you to stay because they have the upper hand legally on some stuff, or they might ruin you. I see in some, not ruin you in materially, ruin you psychologically, like your brain is being played. It's because there's so many swords. We got twice the Queen of Swords, we got the King of Swords there, and I do feel an extreme pressure on your mental energy. And with the Justice as well, like there's a lot of air energy, despite there's a lot of cups too, so I do really feel there's a lot of emotional manipulation in there. And I feel for most of you it's this person really using it against you, and I do see it's hard for you. You really try to resist that. I mean, you're in the Queen of Swords, like between the Queen of Swords and King of Swords, and just after that we got the King of Swords, Page of Swords, like the in-between switching of trying to stay in control or in power and not being pushed. And for some of you, I just see this is the your person that you're inquiring about is using this force, those logic, not that it is logic, but logic against you, or they are pushing on you what they believe is the logical way to go, and you keep feeling extremely apathetic and not so well, and really maybe wondering if you need to leave this relationship because this person keeps pushing you and threatening you not to leave, and you are stuck there and not knowing what decision to make. Like they push you into some extreme overthinking, hopelessness and despair. Like they're really playing with your emotion, and just seeing this, if you resonate with that and you feel almost alienated by your person and you feel like but I love them, sorry, but no. If you really resonate, if you really feel like the person you're asking is kind of pushing your buttons, keeps manipulating you or playing with your feelings, they're really not an healthy person. It's really toxic. And if you're wondering if you need to leave, yes, leave. No, don't stay in that. It's not because you feel like, yes, I want my happy family, but they keep giving me stuff and we're stable. Material stuff doesn't buy mental health. Sorry, but they're destroying you if it applies to what I've been saying. But they're destroying your mental health. Don't stay with someone like that. Whatever they're giving you, even if they got the home at their name, because I do think that might be the issue, that if you want to pursue a divorce or a breakup, you will end up losing a lot financially, and even in what you were feeling, your emotional abundance, you feel like you will be losing a lot. No, you don't. Really, if this person is, as it is showing there, you are losing absolutely nothing, and they're really playing with your mind. You, it's not worth it. Seriously, it's not. This person is extremely toxic and will be and is destroying you. You already feel destroyed. I mean, with all the cards there that are reversed, you got 2 Major Arcana reversed. This 2 of Cups doesn't value this much. This relationship doesn't have this much value. If you were wondering, no, don't stay with someone like that. If you are pursuing a divorce and it's not going so well, and you are, I do feel like, so this is the first situation I'm seeing. For others of you where we're more talking about you're already going through a divorce and you're already doing your best to resist this person, I do feel it will take some time, and you still have some more to go before being able to really see some progress, because this person really keeps coming back to you with even more shit. Let's be honest, it's even shittier. So I do see you have some support around you, friends, but no, it won't go that well yet. But I do think you will be strong enough. Like, if you were wondering about that, you will resist for a really long time, and you should, because you're soon to see a progression there. You're soon arriving to this, leaving this behind, but it's not there yet. And I do see for this situation in particular, you will be the one ending up with the most abundance in this situation. But I do see it's really hard for you. I do see for that this person is making it difficult, but you will succeed. I mean, if you only wanted to seek validation, yes, but not yet. You still have some, and I mean, depending on when you're watching, you still have all the rest of winter to go, so another month to resist that and to go through all those procedures, or at least to see something developing positively around this, and finally being able to release stress around the situation with the Queen of Swords reversed. Yes. And for people that are in a relationship and having problem with a person because you are going through a divorce or they are going through a divorce, well, for people where this is your person going through a divorce, they will really seek your help, or I mean, they really appreciate your help in through this, because it's really difficult, and they're being a bit hopeless toward this situation because it's not going into their favor, and they wonder if they can recuperate from that, because the person in this case, it is their, I do see for some of you it's an ex-wife that is gaining the upper hand in justice, so they get to keep the home and a lot of the financial stuff. So your person is maybe suffering from that. They are suffering from just injustice, despite fighting really hard to keep what is theirs. And yeah, it won't be a fun time for them. I do see that with you they will rebuild, but it's not yet. I mean, I don't see the rebuilding yet. I do think though they will, if they use their mind and are logical, they know they will be able to build up again. And they are really not guarded with you. I do feel they see a difference between their ex and you. And if you are the one going through this divorce, you are the one maybe winning and making things going into your way specifically. But it won't be easy because this person will probably come to you with an offer that might disappoint you but might help you buy peace. So you will have to decide if peace is more important than gaining or some material stuff or some petty argument. Yeah. So to be honest, that's what I'm seeing there. So to resume, I do see it's a difficult situation, whatever the situation. I do see it's not evolving quite rapidly despite swords being there. It keeps coming back, and despite every decision taken, there's always another that need to be taken. And like I said, for some of you, you're stuck in a really toxic situation. This person is really pushing you through your mental limits and you should leave. That's my personal opinion, but you need to apply it to your situation. And if you see that you always feel a bit manipulated, you always feel invalidated, you always feel unsure, doubtful, you always have the impression you're doing something wrong, leave. This is not a good situation. This is unhealthy. And for divorce and for people going through divorces or feeling they are in an unfair situation, well, it's progressing. It will finally end. I don't think you will feel emotionally happy, but you will feel mentally satisfied. Like in a logical standpoint, you will feel like it's the fair or right decision to take despite things to come to an end, for this cycle to cease. You will have to take another decision, logical decision. So it's not just emotional. It won't have to be emotional. You will have to use your wisdom on this one and accept an offer that might not be satisfying, but that will finally buy peace, and that will help you to finally go or finally see how to prepare to rebuild something more stable. So it's finally coming to an end. Everything in every situation is finally reaching an end and conclusion, but it's not unhappy ever after conclusion. You will finally buy peace. Even in this 10 of cups there, I don't think we will really see quite well, but it doesn't, I mean, some of the glasses are still broken. I don't think we can see it quite well. It doesn't want to focus, but anyway. There's still broken cups. It's, yes, happiness. It's still the 10 of cups, and the flowers are in the bigger one. But it's not easy to get to that level of happiness. It requires tremendous efforts. So you will gain it, but it won't be easy. And emotionally, some of you might feel damaged by this situation, or your person will be damaged in this situation. So it's not an happy ever after conclusion. It's just a finally peace. Finally make it end so I can rebuild myself. Yes. That's what I'm seeing. So if it didn't resonate, if none of those situations resonated, then it wasn't for you. Don't make it force. Like I said, this is what I'm seeing through those cards. This is the 3-ish situation that I do see in there. So for the ones of you for which it resonated, I hope it could bring you some answer. I know there is no advices there, and only to be logical about it and don't make decision based on feelings purely. I don't recommend it in your situation. It's not, but you will still have to use mental gymnastic to go through it. Yeah. So yeah, there's not much advices there. I will recommend, if you really seek advices, I will recommend a reading that is especially your related to advices, Personally, I haven't made any of these right now, but there's a lot of good tarot reader on YouTube, or probably if you seek. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope it, like I said, I'm repeating myself, I hope it brought you some answers. Keep going, you can do it. It's not an easy situation, but you can do it. So have a good day. Bye bye.